banquet chairs at the end of the night. The reception is over. They start folding up chairs.
So with 3 minutes left, Paul George comes down, if we could see this, please, and nails a 19-foot jumper that even took me aback. I thought, that is pure clutch. This is playoff Pete. That ties the game with 3 minutes to go. Then after that, Finney Smith comes right down and hits a three, and Marcus Morris comes down and has the worst game of his life. He misses 2 free throws. He's a dead eye from 3 and free throws, and he had a horrible game. And then we just showed the 2 Luka misses, and that brought it back to, with 2 minutes left, Paul George comes down and takes a quick 3 because he said, well, if Kawhi's not going to do it, I guess I got to take it.
Oh, you already know he can't do it.
This is the game right here. That's up, and there's a hand in his face. He's short left. And they just ran off with the basketball game at that point, and I was devastated.
And your guy, hold on, your guy was minus 15 and plus minus. I want to know, hold on, wait a minute. Where's that guy that be doing all that talking? The one that says, come one, come all. The guy that defends everybody. Ain't nobody no problem. The guy can't play in the fourth quarter. I just want to know why Patrick Beverley, who everybody keeps telling me is the 3rd most important Clipper on the roster, can't get on the court in the fourth quarter. Okay,
if you happen to watch the game as I did, what happened in the beginning was they did put the little pit bull, Patrick Beverley, who is 6'1", on 6'7" Luka. And he didn't cook him. The picks cooked him because he kept getting picked and picked. And guess who wound up on Luka again and again? Big Zoo, all 7 feet of Big Zoo. And he stepped back and made 3 threes, 3 straight threes in the first half. Remember, he's a horrible three-point shooter.
I can't tell.
He's 33%. And he had one little hot stretch at the end of the half that gave them a 5-point lead at halftime that they somehow clung to the rest of the day. Because you know what? If you look at what happened, 3 of the Dallas starters had 14 of 25 threes. That's Finney Smith, that's Hardaway, and that's Baby Bird.
Baby Bird!
Yeah, he made 5 of 11. He never will again the rest of his life. He had one of those nights.
Yes, he will.
Meanwhile, 3 of my starters, Kawhi and Marcus Morris and Paul George, combined to go 3 of 20 from 3. 14 of 25 for their 3 starters, 3 of 20 for mine. Yep. What do you think's going to happen? We're going to lose.
Yes.
And we wound up losing by, what was it, 10?
10.
10.
And yeah, it was a tie ball game. And then they ran off all those points. Skip, this is the Luka. And this was Luka. This was Luka reading this Clippers defense. Read them like the morning paper. Oh, y'all gonna do that? I'm gonna do this right here. Y'all gonna do that? I'm gonna do that right here. And read them. Read them.
So Ty Lue suggested after the game there's going to be a defensive change for game 2. And guess who that will be? And I hope I see it from the start. Kawhi Leonard will take Baby Bird.
Eat him up.
Baby Bird, one-on-one, here we go. They're worried that it will take too much out of Kawhi on offense, but if he gives you only what he gave you in the fourth quarter anyway, he looked gassed anyway to me. You might as well gas out on defense.
I've been telling y'all, but you didn't want to hear me. Kawhi Leonard has not been that defensive guy since he left San Antonio. You know why? Because the offensive take. I don't care how great a defender is. He'll never get the praise and adulation as a guy that can score the basketball. That's fact.
Okay, you got me for 1 game. But I remind you, the Lakers lost their first playoff game last year.
Hold on, don't do that. Don't you dare put Clippers and Lakers in your mouth in the same sentence. Don't you do that, Skip Bayless.
And I'm about to do it in one more area in which I take all the blame. It was my fault that my Clippers lost on Saturday because of something that I did. If we could see this picture, please, that I posted on Instagram. That's me after the game. And you know what's in my lap? What I chose to wear, because I came in from running right at the tip-off. It was, what, 12:30 this time?
Yeah.
I came in from running, and I was all sweaty, and I thought, I'm late to the game. I thought, I'll just throw on the robe that Lil Wayne gave me for Christmas, a Versace robe. He gave it to me for Christmas. I haven't worn it because I'm not the big robe wearer. And I threw it on and sat down to watch the game, and it didn't dawn on me until the end of the game. Lil Wayne is a Lakers fanatic. He's a big Lakers
jinxed
fan.
you.
He jinxed me. I wore his robe, a gold robe, just like purple. It should have some purple on it somewhere. I wore it for the whole freaking game. I jinxed the Clippers with that robe. And if you can see in that picture, not only am I forlorn, but my little daughter, Hazel, I don't know if you can see her. You can't really see her on this
I noticed that,
cut there, but
she's not happy.
She's photobombing me. I didn't even know she's in the picture. She photobombed me, and she's just as upset as I
There she
am.
is.
Hold on. So let me
You
get
see her
this.
eyes.
Get Baby Bird out of the way. He's blocking Hazel. Get Baby Bird off Hazel. That's blasphemy.
Can I ask you a question, Skip? So you said what happened with the Clippers, the reason why they lost is they
Yeah.
played at 12:30.
Yep.
What time did the Lakers play yesterday? Is that the reason they lost?
Okay, but I didn't say they had a phobia about early starts.
My guy got hurt.
But you got
with
an
early
extra
start.
Yeah, didn't you have an extra? No, we had an extra out.
Yeah, you had an extra one.
Yeah.
Don't do that, Skip Bayless.
Watch what happens at nighttime tomorrow night, because it's do or die for my Clippers tomorrow night, and
Yeah.
they will do.
Skip. Kawhi ain't been that dog on the defensive
Okay.
end since
Well,
he left San Antonio.
watch.
I keep telling you.
Get your popcorn ready.
Luka go
tomorrow
cook
night.
him. Okay, once Luka cook him, then where do you turn? Where do you turn to? Because he already told you.
You got me, because Luka cooked the Clippers in the fourth quarter for 1 point. I'm shaking
Hold on.
in my boots.
But he had 30. He already had 30 at that point.
Yeah.
He already had 30 at that point. Already had a trip dub waiting on the table.
Okay, we got this.
You don't. You about to catch another L.
Yeah. Oh, well, if we do, then we're done. We might
Oh,
as
you
well
done
not even go
regardless.
to Dallas.
You done regardless.
Yeah.
You done regardless.
Are you on?
You done regardless.
Okay, how many cases we gonna put on that?
I don't want no cases.
You want
I
no
don't want no
cases
cases.
because you got no courage, you got no guts, you got no
Oh, Luke.
conviction.
Baby Bird got
Yeah.
something for you. He healthy. He ain't
Baby
hurt.
Bird.
Y'all can't step on his ankle now.
Okay, a couple things to point out. If you're getting rid of the Versace robe from Wayne, I will take that off your
Really?
hands just in case. Yeah,
It's a
'cause
little
I don't
sweaty
care
right
about
now, but
that.
that's okay.
I'll wash it. And how are you blaming Wayne for that? Come on, Skip. Wayne's a fan of the
The
show. He's
jinx,
not
I'm
gonna
not
be happy
blaming
with
him.
us.
I credit him. Way to
He's not
go.
going to be happy. Well, hey, maybe it worked.
team
I
just
don't know,
bad.
Shannon. Did you wear a robe as well? Because
Nope.
we got to get back to Lakers Suns here. Chris Paul had to leave the game yesterday in the second quarter after suffering a shoulder injury. The Suns star point guard would end up returning and playing through the injury in the 99-90 win over the Lakers. And when asked if he'd be ready for Game 2, Paul said absolutely. The Lakers were slight underdogs Game 1, but tomorrow night now find themselves as 2-point favorites, according to Fox Bet Sportsbook. So, Shannon, do you expect Chris Paul to be a liability on offense?
Skip, Chris Paul is one of the few guys, as I mentioned early in the A segment, is that he can impact the game with more than just scoring. And I think the thing is that's what he's going to have to do. He's still going to have to be able to play make. Now, how much he's going to be able to play make, Skip, with his right hand, he's a right-handed player. How much is he going to be able, because I'm going to make him use that right hand. I'm going to stay on that left. I'm going to make him put that ball in that right hand, because it seems to me he doesn't have the grip strength. And the ball just kept slipping out, and he just couldn't find it. So I'm going to test it early. So I'm telling Caruso or whomever's guarding him, Schroeder, stay on his left and make him keep the ball in his right hand. That's what we're going to do. And if the help comes, Skip, I'm helping off Chris Paul because I don't believe he can consistently make those shots that he would typically make because of that nerve impingement that could possibly be going on. Now, maybe it subsides. He has a day. I'm sure he'll ice it. He'll get stem, and he'll probably feel a little better. But I'm going to test it out. And guess what? I'm going to bang it.